18 seconds in the Red Sea. The Romeo's impossible victory. In the unforgiving crucible of modern naval warfare, where mere seconds define destiny, a U.S. Navy helicopter crew faced the ultimate countdown. At 09:17 local time, a lone MH-60 Romeo cut through the hazy morning air off Yemen. On a routine patrol, the crew was alert but relaxed. Visibility was poor, often below 3 miles. First contact, a ghost on radar. 15 minutes into their patrol, the radar chirped. "New contact, bearing 045, the tactical operator called, classifying it. Small cross-section, altitude 2,200 feet. Too slow for a fighter, but way smaller than a helicopter. The crew swung their forward-looking infrared FLIR system toward the contact. The drone's faint heat barely registered against the warm air. Each crewman strained at their displays. The pilot adjusted altitude, and suddenly a faint heat bloom materialized. "Vampire! Vampire! Vampire!" The pilot's urgent call crackled as he initiated evasive maneuvers, shielding the USS gravely. The door gunner readied his weapon, but the thermal signature flickered. If they were to stop this, they needed a positive ID. The ANAAS-44 FLIR system, housed in a spherical turret on the Romeo's nose, uses mid- and long-wave infrared sensors to pierce low visibility. It detects minute temperature differences, 0.08 degrees Celsius, out to 14 nautical miles. Crucial for pinpointing subtle contacts, like this drone in hazy conditions. Identification. The radar's verdict, 90 agonizing seconds bled away, bringing the unidentified contact closer to the gravely. Sweat glistened as the tactical operator switched the AN/APS-153 radar to air-to-air mode. The display cleared, revealing concentric range rings. "Contact is maintaining course," he reported. "Speed constant at 270 knots, headed straight towards the gravely." The radar return was surprisingly stable for such a small target, its unpredictable turns suggesting automated evasion. The data matched previous Houthi attack drones. The AN/APS-153V multimode radar, housed in the helicopter's belly, excels at detecting small targets, as tiny as 0.1 square meters, using X-band frequencies. Its low probability of intercept, LPI, mode minimizes the helicopter's own emissions while tracking. This was vital when FLIR couldn't confirm weapons release. Silence fell. Rules of engagement demanded certainty. Hesitation risked 300 sailors. The pilot adjusted position, optimizing sensors. The target showed no IFF response. At 3 nautical miles, the crew saw it. A SAMAD-3 drone, unmistakable. No doubt remained. The engagement, a hail of 215 caliber fire. "Gravely, this is Venom 04. Positive ID on hostile drone. Request weapons free." The Romeo banked hard, moving into firing position. The door gunner braced himself on the GAU-21, heart pounding, hands steady. "In position," the pilot called. "You've got about 10 seconds before it changes aspect." The gunner tracked. The distance was extreme for a door gun, but it was his only shot. The GAU-21 erupted with a thunderous roar. Tracers streaked, burning bright. The first burst passed just off the drone's wing. "Adjust left," the tactical operator called. The pilot nudged closer. The gunner compensated. The second burst tore into the drone's fuselage and left wing. The UAV shuddered violently, trailing smoke. The wing tore away, sending it into an uncontrolled spiral. Not taking chances, the gunner fired a third burst, shredding the remaining airframe. "Target destroyed," the pilot reported, voice steady despite the adrenaline. On the display, faint, concerning contacts appeared at radar's edge. The GAU-21 is the Navy's upgraded .50 caliber machine gun, firing 1,100 rounds per minute with tight shot dispersion. Its accuracy is critical for small, fast-moving targets. It provides precision fire without wasting expensive missiles on cheap targets, crucial in an environment where enemies use low-cost drones to deplete defensive resources. The unseen battle, electronic shadows, and fiery angels. The helicopter returned to station, scanning for more threats. No one spoke, feeling the weight of the Navy helicopter's first confirmed air-to-air victory. But celebration was short-lived. CENTCOM had warned of increasing Houthi drone activity. Gravely confirms Splash 1 drone, the pilot relayed. Additional radar contacts at extreme range. An intermittent electronic signal pulsed across an unexpected frequency band. S-band emission at bearing 055, the tactical operator reported. Similar to known Houthi drone control links, but the modulation is different. New variant, the signal faded, likely terrain masking. No visual or radar contact yet, but the electronic signature was unmistakable. Something was out there. Their secret weapon was the AN/ALQ-210 ESM suite, the Romeo's electronic eyes and ears. This system detects and classifies electromagnetic signals, 0.5 to 40 gigahertz, across a massive frequency range, pinpointing enemies with precision, even while moving. By passively listening instead of broadcasting, the ESM suite provides critical early warning without revealing their position, buying valuable minutes that radar alone couldn't. But the Houthis struck again. The Romeo's missile warning system shattered the silence with a high-pitched tone. Red warnings flooded displays. Missile launch! Left side. Velocity, Mach 2.2 and accelerating. Less than 8 seconds. The pilot executed emergency procedures, banking hard right, losing altitude. Deploying countermeasures, the co-pilot shouted. The ALE-47 dispenser system activated with thuds. Flares ejected, blooming in a programmed pattern behind the helicopter. Their 2,000-degree heat far outshining the aircraft. A pencil-thin contrail. Then the rapidly approaching missile. It tracked straight, then veered sharply toward a flare. The proximity fuse triggered, detonating the warhead. Shrapnel pinged the airframe, but they were safe. Missile defeated, the tactical operator confirmed. The Gravely was already adjusting weapons for a surface contact near the launch point, likely a MANPADS team. The ALE-47 countermeasure dispensing system is the Romeo's shield. With 30 programmable dispenser stations and MJU-38B flares, it creates decoys far hotter than the engines. Its automatic response gives it a 96% effectiveness against most MANPADS threats, saving critical seconds. By defeating the missile while maintaining position, the crew prevented the Houthis from pushing defensive assets away and creating a gap for a second drone attack. Vigilance in the storm. The unending watch. This engagement was a stark reminder of evolving naval threats. The crew faced a precise, multi-layered attack, showcasing their incredible skill and cutting-edge technology. The first confirmed air-to-air victory by a U.S. Navy helicopter was a fleeting, proud moment. Warnings of increasing Houthi drone activity had proven accurate. The Red Sea remains a volatile theater. Adversaries use low-cost, expendable drones and missiles to probe and overwhelm defenses. Automated responses and passive intelligence gathering are paramount. It's a continuous, high-stakes chess match. What does this tell us about the future of naval warfare? Will defensive systems keep pace with the proliferation of potent, cheap offensive tools? Or are we entering an era where numbers will challenge even the most advanced assets? Share your thoughts. If this deep dive resonated, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next critical analysis.